Diagonal lash is used to bind two woods that do not fall naturally on each other. The purpose of the diagonal lash is to pull these two woods together so that they don't spring apart. So, in the course of pioneering, sometimes you will find that your two wood do not land on each other. There's a gap. So, they tend to spring apart. Therefore, your diagonal lash serves to pull them in together. Diagonal lash starts with a timber hitch. So, you go once around, you cross, you bring the two ends around each other, then you wind your short end over your knot itself. Okay, this is the timber hitch. You tighten your timber hitch, you pull your long end in. Okay, as you can see, it forms a loop like that. Okay, you pull this end, it loosens, you pull this end, it tightens. Okay, so that's your timber hitch, the starting of your diagonal lash. How do you proceed from here? Okay, you want to continue this direction with this point acting as a lock. Therefore, you bring it in the opposite direction. You go above your timber hitch, one round, pulling it tight, two rounds, and the third round. As with your square lash, with every round, you want to pull to tighten as well as to thumb your knot to keep it in place. After you make 3 rounds above your timber hitch, as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, and at the back as well, 1, 2, 3. This last one is the timber hitch. Okay, I go up from the back up to the front and downwards. So it actually runs between the top and bottom of your axe. This is your second set of frappings. As you go, always make sure, as with every knot, that your frappings are next to each other and compact. This is because if you have a space, the knot can move, and any knot that can move serves as a point for the knot to loosen. So we go from the top to the bottom of the axe, keeping our fraps together and compact. So after, as you can see, you have 3 fraps in the front. Okay, we start out the set of frapping. This third set of frapping is the same as that in the square lash, where your frapping goes in between the two wood. So following the flow of the rope, it comes down like this. You go around, making 1 frap. Okay. Always take note that after every half a frap, you pull to tighten your knot as well as to thumb it. Always pulling along the flow of the rope. So once you have finished 3, tie end of your knot as the rope ends with a half hitch followed by a clove hitch. And there you have your diagonal lash. Just some things to take note of when you tie your diagonal lash. Firstly, start your diagonal lash with a timber hitch. And as you tie your timber hitch, make sure you crisscross the rope before twisting the short end around it. And as you can see here, the starting, you want to lock it in place by pulling it in the opposite direction. This will serve to lock your timber hitch in place. As you go around, your first wrapping is in the same direction as your timber hitch. Next set of wrappings, that's a bit confusing. You have to make sure that you have 3 wrappings from the front and at the back before you start your second set. Remember, your second set always starts from going from the top to the bottom of your X. Same thing, after your second set of wrappings, make sure you have 3 in the front and 3 at the back before starting your third set of wrappings. Your third set of wrappings is similar to that in a square lash, where it goes in between the 2 wood as shown here. As you tie your third set of wrappings, always make sure that you tie them on top of each other as you are looking down on the knot this way. As with every lashing, always make sure that each and every of your wrap is next to each other and compact. Also, as you tighten your each wrapping, make sure to thumb them to keep the tension in the rope. Always end off your lashings with a half hitch, then a clove hitch. Why do you need 3 sets of wrappings in a diagonal lash? Each set of wrappings has its own purpose. The first 2 sets of wrappings serve to force the 2 wood together, while your third set of wrappings hold the first 2 sets of wrappings together to keep them tight. In your pioneering projects, you can use a diagonal lash as a substitute for a square lash, but not the other way around, because your square lash is not meant to force 2 wood together. Your square lash is used when 2 wood fall naturally on each other.